guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today again we will be reacting to our Premier League table predictions that I made over nearly a year ago now, last July, before a ball had even been kicked. And of course, just like with Championship One's scoring system, the same scoring system. If you get a team, say 3 places out, that's 3 points added to your score. We're going to see how many points I get and compare it to the season before when I made predictions as well, to see which season has been better. But if you guys go on to enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and without further ado, let's get into it. So in 20th, I did put Bournemouth, and they finished 15th in the end. I think a lot of people predicted Bournemouth to go down. Their squad at the start of the season didn't look Premier League ready, so they made very underwhelming signings. So I think that's why everybody put Bournemouth down, but fair play to them, proving all of us wrong, finishing 15th in the end. Of course, Scott Parker got sacked after a 9-0 defeat to Liverpool when I think their assistant Gary O'Neill came in, and he did quite well, keeping them up in the end. It's going to be difficult to do the same next season, but yeah, fair play to Bournemouth for proving us wrong last season, finishing 15th. In 19th, I did put Southampton, so I correctly predicted Southampton to go down. Of course, they finished 1 place below I predicted them in 20th, but I'll take it. I correctly predicted them to go down. They made very underwhelming signings at the start of the season. I couldn't see them survive, unfortunately. Of course, Ralph Hasenhüttl left the club quite early on in the season. Maybe brought in Nathan Jones, who did not do well at all. He got sacked. Then brought in their assistant Ruben Sayers, who did all right but couldn't keep him up, unfortunately. Now it looks like they're going to bring in Russell Martin from Swansea for the Championship. He does play some very nice football, very possession based, so I'm excited to see what he can do at Southampton. But yeah, they'll be missed from the Premier League, Southampton, but who knows, maybe they'll be back straight away. But yeah, I did put Southampton in 19th. In 18th, I did put Fulham. Now this is a very bad prediction. Fulham went on to finish 10th. They had a really good season. The signings of João Palhinha, Willian, very, very good signings from Fulham. And yeah, looks like we can maybe solidify themselves in the Premier League again next season. They had a really good season this season. I expect them to have another good season next year. But yeah, I'm sorry for underestimating you, Fulham. But yeah, that's why I put you this season in 18th. Very much proving me wrong there. In 17th, I did put Everton, so I did get Everton spot on, which I'm quite happy about. Everton, first half of the season under Frank Lampard, very, very abysmal run of form. But then Sean Dyche came in and he just about kept them up, beating Bournemouth on the final day from a screamer from Abdoulaye Doucouré to keep them up. But yeah, Everton, it's going to be another tough season for them next season. Will they go down? We'll have to wait and see what signs they make. But yeah, I got Everton spot on, so you'd love to see it. In 16th, I did put Leeds. Now, Leeds finished 19th in the end, getting relegated. They did not have a really good season, Leeds. I thought they could just about survive again. Of course, Jesse Marsch, he did not start the season well, got sacked in February. Then they took quite a while to bring Javi Gracia. He started off all right, but then run bad form, got him sacked, and then Sam Allardyce trying to come in and save them with 4 games to go. Nah, it didn't happen, unfortunately. They go down in 19th. It's going to be interesting to see whether they can bounce straight back, Leeds. Of course, they've got new owners now, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But yeah, they'll be missed from Premier League, Leeds, but who knows, could they come back next season? We'll have to wait and see. In 15th, I did put Brentford. Brentford, of course, went on to finish 9th. They had a very, very good season. I thought, this season would be quite tough. So I thought they'd have maybe a little bit of a drop off from their 13th place finish from the season before. But now they actually did very, very well. Yeah, it's going to be difficult because Tony's banned for quite a lot of next season. But yeah, we'll see what happens with Brentford. I don't think they'll go down though, but yeah, maybe have a little bit of a drop off from that place. But we shall see. But yeah, 6 places out, that's not a good prediction for me there. But yeah, in 14th now, I did put Nottingham Forest, so I did correctly predict Nottingham Forest to survive. Of course, Nottingham Forest finished in 16th, 2 places lower. Of course, they were in the relegation scrap all season. At some point, it looked like they were nailed on for relegation, but now they pulled it out of the bag. Tyler Waddy coming back from injury for the last few games, absolutely brilliant, scoring 6 goals to keep them up. If he stays fit next season, he can score quite a few goals, I feel. But yeah, Forest overall, really good season in the end. Stayed up, which is what they wanted at the start of the season, and they managed to achieve that, so fair play. Of course, Gibson White, Brendan Johnson, really good players. Dean Henderson for his injury, then now that's coming in. Yeah, they have some good players this season for us, and they do deserve to survive, which they have done now. So yeah, not too disappointed about it, 2 places out. But yeah, that's why I did put Forest in 14th. In 13th, I did put Crystal Palace again, only 2 places out. Palace did finish in 11th. Now, it did look like they were threatened with relegation of Patrick Vieira. They took the decision to sack him and bring in Roy Hodgson, who are out of retirement, who did keep them up in the end, doing very well, steering them away from relegation in the end. And yeah, good season for Palace. See what we can do next season, you know. It's got good players like Eze, Zaha, Elise, I mean, that back players like Guehi, Mitchell. So yeah, let's see what we can do next season, Palace. But yeah, only 2 places out again, not too bad from me there. In 12th, I did put Brighton. Now, they went on to finish 6th and secure Europa League football. Very, very good season from Brighton. Fair play, I did not see that coming. When they lost Potter to Chelsea, I was like, they're going to struggle, aren't they? But De Zerbi did very, very well when he came in. Of course, they're going to lose one of their good players, McAllister, but still they got really good players like Matoma, Evan Ferguson. You know, they've got some good players, Brighton. I expect them to be in the top half again next season, and hopefully we enjoy Europa League football for the first time in their history. So yeah, very wrong with Brighton there. Apologies, Brighton fans, but yeah, enjoy Europa League football next season. In 11th, this is a very, very bad prediction. I did put Leicester on 7 places out of this one, as they did go on to get relegated in 18th. Now, you saw this coming though, you know. Leicester, a team who finished 8th the season before, a team who won the FA Cup 2 seasons ago, a team who won the Premier League just 7 years ago, relegated. Like, oh my god, who saw that coming? If you predicted Leicester to go down, fair play, but I don't think many people did. It's been a very disappointing season for Leicester. But yeah, who knows where we can bounce straight back. But yeah, that's a very bad prediction for me. Let's move on swiftly. In 10th, I did put Aston Villa. Now, of course, they'd go on to finish 7th. I thought they would have a decent season under Gerrard. Of course, Gerrard got sacked very early on. He didn't start the season well with Villa. Then we brought in Unai Emery, done fantastic, getting them Europa Conference League football on the final day, beating Brighton on the final day to secure it. But yeah, Aston Villa, very, very good season when Emery came in, and they'll enjoy Europa Conference League football next season. And who knows, maybe they can push on under Emery, because he's a very, very good manager. Who knows, maybe they could become a top 6 side next season. Who knows? But yeah, not too disappointing this one. Only 3 places off. Not too shabby in the end. In 9th, I did put Wolves. Now, of course, they went on to finish 13th. It's not too bad of a prediction, but I thought they'd do quite well under Bruno Lage. Of course, we got sacked early on. They brought in Julian Lopetegui, who steered them away from relegation in the end. Yeah, Wolves, you know, it looks like it's going to be another mid-table finish at the moment for them next season again. But yeah, only 4 places off of that one. I'll take it. In 8th, I did put Newcastle. Now, Newcastle, of course, went on to finish 4th. very good season. Champions League football secured. Yeah, I did not expect Newcastle to get top four of this early on. Eddie Howe, brilliant job he's done to get them Champions League football. And yeah, good luck to them in Champions League next season. See how well they can do. But yeah, not too off of this one, but yeah, did not expect them to get Champions League football, so congratulations to Newcastle there. In 7th, I did put West Ham there, of course, finished 14th. Not great prediction there. I thought they would be pushing for top 6 once again. Of course, they were threatening relegation for quite a chunk of the season, but now those worries were eradicated in the end when they finished 14th. Of course, a little bit of redemption for them when in the Conference League. They'll be in the Europa League football next season. We're going to lose Declan Rice, so it looks like that's going to be a massive loss, but hopefully with the money they can get in a good replacement. But yeah, hopefully it's a better season for West Ham next season, but yeah, I will have to wait and see. In 6th place, I did put Arsenal. Now, this was a very, very bad prediction, of course. They're challenging for the league. They were top of the league for most of the season, of course. First and second in the end behind Man City. But yeah, I just thought, you know, they wouldn't have the quality to push for top 4, but no, it's very, very wrong. So, Henry, I know you're watching this. Sorry. I'm very sorry. You had a very good season. Champions League football secured for the first time in, what, like 6-7 seasons. Yeah, very good season for Arsenal in the end, despite them losing out on the league. But yeah, that's bad prediction from me. We'll move on now to 5th place, where I did put Chelsea. Now, I know this was 7 places off, but, you know, I know quite a few people put it in the top 4, so I'm kind of happy with this prediction a little bit. Of course, Chelsea very, very underwhelming this season. 12th place, no European football for them, of course. But yeah, still quite wrong, but not as wrong as some people, so, you know, I'll take it in some aspects. In 4th, I did put Man United. I did think they'd get top 4 under Ten Hag. They did indeed. They had a really good season. United as well, winning the Carabao Cup, as well, winning a trophy for the first time in 6 years. But yeah, good season for Man United. They're back in Champions League football. You know, to see how they get on next season. I feel like they can get top 4 again and got a really good squad. In 3rd, I did put Tottenham. This was a very bad prediction. Tottenham went on to finish 8th in the end. No European football for them. Conte, outside of the season, he did alright, but then he left after having a rant after the Southampton game when they bottled it from 3-1 up to 3-0. Then they brought in Stellini, their assistant. He didn't do too well. And then brought in Ryan Mason, who didn't do too well either. And now they brought in Ange Postecoglou from Celtic, so it'll be interesting to see how they go on next season. But yeah, very disappointing season from Tottenham. But who knows, maybe they'll be back next season. In 2nd, I did put Liverpool. I did think they would challenge for the title again, of course. They had a little bit of a drop-off. They started the season very, very poorly. But then Klopp turned it around a little bit, finishing in 5th. They'll be in the Europa League next season, which is a bit disappointing for them, but they can easily win that. But yeah, I think they'll be back in top 4 next season. But yeah, disappointing season for Liverpool, but it could have been way worse. But yeah, only 3 off. Not too bad, to be fair. And then, of course, in 1st place, I did put Man City. Everyone did. Well, not everyone, but most people did. So, yeah, not going to give myself too much credit there. Of course, Man City, very good season. Erling Haaland, absolute robot. They've won the treble. Congratulations to them. You know, they're going to win again next season. You know, Haaland's going to score, what, like 50, 60 goals again. Bro, they've just got a stacked team. But yeah, not too much credit I'm going to give myself there, because they were always expecting to win the league, weren't they? But yeah, that's why I did put Man City in 1st place. But yes, guys, that is my predictions. So, if you count up all my points, then this season I have got 79 points with 2 correct predictions, compared to the season before, where I got 61 points, had a 1 correct prediction. So, it shows that this season I've got more teams a little bit off than the season before. So even I've got more correct predictions this season than the season before. I think the season before was better. But yeah, not too bad. To be fair, I'll take 79 points. But yeah, those are my table predictions that I made from the start of the season. Let me know your thoughts on it, guys, down below in the comments. If you enjoyed it as well, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.